Alright, so this has been a very exciting year for dash cameras. So many new launches, so many new technologies coming to the forefront. And if you have been following my channel, if you have been following my work, you would know that I brought up many detailed review videos of these products, some of them even exclusives. So this is a list of all the dash cameras which I have reviewed in this year. Close to 22 to 23 dash cameras, probably the most highest by any Indian YouTuber. That being said, you're gonna get to see many more dash camera reviews, tech product reviews, smartphone reviews coming up in the following year. So let's start off the list with all the dash cams that have launched in the year 2024, which you can buy right now, which will also be a super good option in the year 2025. Now, before I start the video, do note that the links to purchase all of these dash cams will be given in the description below, along with the links for their detailed review videos as well. So just in case if you want to get to know some in detail info about any of the particular dash cam which I'm going to speak about in this video, you can watch the review video in the description. And of course, if you are interested in purchasing it, the link to purchase it is also right there. That being said, if you still haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button and hit the bell icon so that you get notified each time I upload a new video. You're watching Travel Tech. Let's get started. So starting off the list with the first dash cam which was brought up on my channel in this year. So this is the first dash cam, first mirror dash cam in the world to get a Starvis 2 sensor. I'm talking about the 70mm S500, and many of you have complimented me for that detailed review video, and of course even some of you have liked that product too much as well. Now I personally like the S500 a lot. The user interface, the touch display, the smoothness of the touch, the quality of the front camera is terrifically good. Not to mention the camera also boasts some very interesting features such as picture-in-picture mode, split screen mode, it gets voice control, and is probably the only camera by 70mm currently to get a super capacitor instead of a battery. So for the many mirror camera enthusiasts who really like to have a mirror camera than a regular dashcam setup, the 70mm S500 turned out to be a very good option because it offered the goodness of the Starvis 2 sensor. The only one factor which kind of missed out in the S500 is that it doesn't get a GPS, but of course that's not a deal breaker for many people because at the end of the day it's the video quality that really matters. So in terms of offering a reverse assist view, reverse parking view, and in terms of offering Starvis 2 powered super crisp clear low light footage and giving you a wide display on your mirror, the S500 does an excellent job. That being said, another banger from 70mm followed right after the S500. I'm talking about the world's cheapest Starvis 2 powered dash cam. You guessed it right, it's the 70mm M200. Coming at a price of less than 5,000 rupees, the M200 has opened up an all new arena for the under 5,000 price bracket, with no other brand interestingly followed in this particular year, and 70mm is the only one to offer you the cheapest Starvis 2 powered dashcam. The 70mm M200 offering the goodness of the Starvis 2 sensor, compact form factor, a full HD resolution. What more you could ask for under that price bracket? Now I've always recommended you guys to buy dash cameras with Starvis 2, and if you're someone who has a very tight budget and you cannot spend beyond the 5,000 price bracket, the M200 is an ideal choice. Following this, the third launch of this year, exclusively brought on Travel Tech at that particular point of time, another mirror camera for all those mirror camera enthusiasts, coming under the price of less than 10,000 rupees, now probably coming even lesser. I'm talking about the DDPAI Mola E3 mirror dashcam. Except for the fact that this doesn't get a Starvis 2 sensor, most of the features are right up to the mark, right up to the price point of this camera, specifically to help you while taking reverse, to give you a widescreen reverse view on your windshield. The Mola E3 turned out to be a good option, and of course still stands strong because of the kind of quality it offers for the price it comes at. Although the user interface, the settings, and probably many other factors are not as detailed and intricate as the S500, I've brought up a detailed comparison of the S500 and the Mola E3 as well. You can check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. A budget option giving you the goodness of a widescreen mirror display is a terrific choice who don't want to spend beyond the 10,000 price bracket. Following this, DDPAI bought up another camera exclusively shown on Travel Tech at that particular point of time. I'm talking about the DDPAI N5 Dual. It was kind of expected from this dash camera to provide the radar parking functionality, and even I had spoken about it in the quick review video, but DDPAI didn't actually push through the radar function and bought it as a regular camera. But the good thing being the front camera quality of the N5 Dual is top notch and is one of the best in class 4K cameras that's available under the 15,000 price bracket. The N5 Dual does miss out on a screen and more importantly misses out on the Starvis 2 sensor, but the 4K resolution offered by this camera is excellent, and during daytime conditions, during bright sunlit conditions, the video quality is just simply crisp. You can take a look at the detailed video quality review which I brought up on my channel. The link to it will be given in the description. So following this, the most value for money budget dashcam was launched by Nexdigitron, and I'm talking about the Nexdigitron ACE 2. The updated version of the Nexdigitron ACE model. This brought some unique features under the budget segment. First of all being it got a mini screen on the camera and it even got a GPS variant, all coming under the 5,000 price bracket. Yes, the Nexdigitron ACE 2 was the first in segment to bring all of these features along with giving you a decent quality, what's available best for the 5,000 segment, and many of you have even opted for this camera. The long-term reviews of this camera have been really good, and considering the price point this comes at, there is no other camera which can offer a GPS, a display and a crisp, sharp video quality during daytime. So following the launch of the Nexdigitron ACE 2, another brand, a very popular brand name in every Indian household, you have heard of the Philips. So Philips brought out their first dashcam, the budget segment dashcam, the Philips GoSure 3001, and this offered a unique design, offered you a 1080p resolution, offered you parking monitoring and a 128GB memory card support. Of course, this got the brand backing of Philips, and many people who are Philips fanboys did go ahead and buy this as well. Although I would say the camera was slightly overpriced for the features it offers, and they probably have even reduced the price by now. So this was the first market entry, a dashcam market entry for Philips, and considering they bought out another dashcam after a few months, for those people who love the brand of Philips and love the reliability the brand name brings with it, the Philips GoSure 3001 turned out to be a good option for those. And following Philips, I got to introduce you guys to a new brand called IROAD, a Korean brand which brought up its dashcam, the FX2 Pro, a dual channel dashcam offering dual full HD resolutions from front and back, a unique design, a unique LED signature light, and many other interesting features. Now many people have commented me saying this camera is kind of overpriced for the features it comes at. It might be partly true, but this is a Korean brand, it's an imported brand, and hence the prices might be a bit more for it. But nevertheless, there was an option for those people who are looking for an alternative to many other existing brands that are currently available in India, and the FX2 Pro had some really unique features going for it. You can check out the detailed review video which I brought up on it. You'll find the link to it in the description below. So once I finished off with the FX2 Pro, I got to show you one of the most hyped dash cameras on social media, the Woodman dual dashcam. There have been some concerns regarding customer support, regarding service support, regarding warranty support, and lots of you have commented me on that particular video regarding these particular aspects. But if you are interested in checking out the dashcam, its detailed technical specifications, its video quality, you can always check back on my review video. The only thing which I would note is that the dashcam did need sort of a finishing at the end. It was kind of a good product, but it still needed some finesse, some fine tuning to make it a complete product. That being said, that was the first entry by Woodman into the dashcam segment, and they do still have a long way to go. Following this, the next camera was a super amazing and one of my most favorite cameras to feature on my channel. I'm talking about the Vantrue N4 Pro, a Starvis 2 back dash camera. Now this is a triple channel dash cam offering you a Starvis 2 IMX678 front 4K, interior full HD and a rear full HD. I kind of like the design concept, the form factor of this camera. Although a bit bulky, it really appealed to me, and even I like the display quality of this particular dash cam. Based on my personal testing, the quality offered by this camera is top notch, right up to those highest levels, and it's in line and in the group of the best triple channel dashcams, Starvis 2 back triple channel dashcams that are available in the Indian market. And this camera turned out to be one of the best options in the triple channel segment for those who are looking for the specific features from the brand of Vantrue. So I'm not even halfway through the list of the cameras which I've covered in this year, and this is where one of the most popular, one of the most highest selling dash cameras entered into the Indian market, and of course on my channel. I'm talking about the 70mm A510, the cheapest dual channel Starvis 2 backed dual channel camera by 70mm. The 70mm had already created ripples in the market with the entry of the M200 and the S500, and the A510 just consolidated its position in this industry, coming at a super value price of close to 12 to 13,000 rupees for the dual channel variant, and of course less than 10,000 for the front only variant. The A510 has been one of the most popular and most selling dashcam from the time it has been launched in India. And based on many of my viewers and many of the people who have commented, they are quite impressed and quite happy with the performance of the A510. And personally speaking, even I am completely happy and satisfied with what the A510 offers for the price it comes at. This is in real terms the most value for money dashcam you can get in this particular segment. I mean, I've made plenty of detailed videos on this camera. I don't want to speak a lot about it in this particular video. If you are interested in checking it out, you can check down on the description. I'll leave with the video links right there. But do note that if you have a budget of close to 13 to 14,000 rupees and if you're looking for what's best out there, the A510 is your only choice. But that's not the end of the story. If you are looking for the most value for money dashcams in the dual channel segment, the A510 will do a job. But what about the triple channel segment? 3 cameras, front, interior and rear. Here is where a new camera came into the segment. And this was the most and is the most value for money triple channel dashcam in that particular segment, offering you a 4K front resolution, interior cabin camera 1080p and a rear 1080p. Based on my extensive testing of this camera, it has turned out to be very reliable and the performance is extremely good. I have been more or less continuously using the Redtiger F17, and if you are someone who wants some really good coverage around the car, which means basically having an interior camera in addition to the already existing dual channel setup, the F17 is the camera to go for. I personally loved the user interface of the camera, the ease of access of settings, the display quality, and pretty much every other aspect of this camera is quite good and worth the money you're paying for it. So the Redtiger F17 is the flagship triple channel dashcam from Redtiger and is worth checking out if you have a budget of about 14 to 15,000 rupees. That being said, if you are interested in purchasing this camera, you will get an additional 1,660 rupees discount if you apply the coupon code TRAVELTECH, that's TravelTech, on the Redtiger website using the link in the description below, and you will get a free hardware kit along with purchasing the dash camera without even having to spend a single rupee. That's the definition of value for money. Go ahead, grab the camera if you are interested. That being said, just when Amazon sale was going to start, a new brand name came in, that's Vahan Vue 4K. And what was very unique and very interesting about this camera is that it had a circular display with circular watch faces on it. Very unique and a very innovative way to appeal to the customers, appeal to the consumers. This dashcam came at a price of less than 10,000 for a dual channel segment, offered you a memory card right in the box, and of course, as I previously offered you, kind of a unique watch faces, basically what you see in smartwatches right on your windshield. The overall quality was quite good and decent for the price. And if you're someone who liked to see watch faces on your windshield and wanted a circular smartwatch kind of a display on your dashcam, there's probably no other option in the world right there except Vahan Vue 4K. Just check out its review video in the description if you want to take a look at this. So just as this ended, Philips came up with another camera to back their 3001. That's the Philips GoSure 5101, coming at a price of about 10,000 to 11,000 rupees. But this was a single front only variant and not a dual channel variant. Now many other competing brands offered you a dual channel setup at that price point. Philips chose to give you a single channel front only version, giving you about 1600p resolution and a display with the camera. So specifically looking to gain some market share in the 10,000 price bracket segment, Philips did get this camera in, and I'm not quite sure how good the camera has performed, but you can see the detailed review video of this camera on my channel. But considering the price point, I do really feel that Philips should have offered at least a dual channel setup for this particular price segment. That being said, where Philips offered a front only model, there was another brand which offered the world's first 4-channel complete 360-degree coverage camera. That's the Vantrue N5 quad channel dashcam. You get a front camera, you get a rear camera, you get a cabin camera, and you get a rear interior camera. 4 cameras in one. That's the Vantrue N5. I mean, I'm quite impressed with the Vantrue N5, and if you already know what Vantrue N4 Pro can do, you already have some level of idea what the N5 is also capable of. It offers an exceptional video quality from all 4 cameras, and I'm quite happy and satisfied from the kind of quality this camera offers. And if you're someone who is specifically looking for that 360-degree coverage and you want a rear cabin camera as well along with your regular cabin camera, the N5 is probably the only and most good option out there in the dashcam market. Now, wherein this camera offered a complete 4-camera setup, a complete coverage setup at a super premium price, a new brand came into the dashcam market again in this year, offered you a front only dashcam at a super budget price of about 2,999, I think 3,000 rupees. I'm talking about the Easy N700, the IZI N700. And for the price, I think the quality is kind of good. I mean, I tested it out. It's good for the price it comes at. The form factor, the size, the build quality is all kind of decent, and at a super cheap price of 3000 you cannot go anything, or you probably won't get anything better than this. So if you're someone who has a very tight budget and you cannot spend beyond the 3000 price bracket, the Easy 700 is one of the best options out there, probably along the lines of the Nexdigitron Neo, which even offers a OBD2 hardware kit. You can definitely check out the Easy N700 if you are extremely budget conscious and you don't want to spend a lot of money over a dash camera. And just like I said, the next dash cam which immediately came out after the N700 was the Nexdigitron Neo OBD2 variant. The Neo does offer very unique features, such as it has a 360-degree rotatable design, it has a suction mount, it gets OBD2 kit right in the box, maybe slightly at a higher price, and of course offers a decent video quality for the price. So the OBD2 variant of this camera is quite interesting, because if you're someone who wants specifically parking monitoring for the car and you don't want to spend beyond like 3,000 to 4,000 rupees, the Neo OBD2 version is kind of the only choice, is kind of one of the best choices that's available out there. So the budget dashcam segment kind of boomed in 2024 with all those new entries, all those new brands and all those new features which was kind of never seen before in the Indian dashcam market. And just when we had so many brands coming in, 70mi just jumped into the segment again. Not only did they bring M200 at the start of the year, they brought in M310, an updated version of the 70mi M300. This offered updated features such as a Type-C port and many other aspects, but the M310 also coming in the budget segment added to more confusion for all the viewers, because they are now basically confused. Should I go with the Nexdigitron ACE 2, M300, M310, the Easy N700, the Nexdigitron Neo? I mean, so many options to choose from, it gets kind of difficult to choose the right one. And just when things were getting ultra confusing, super confusing for every single consumer and the viewer out there, Boult jumped into the table and brought in the Cruisecam X1, which I've reviewed on my channel and I think is currently available at a price of about 2,500 rupees. The ultra low budget cheap 1080p dashcam, adding to the more confusion for all customers and all the consumers. So for ultra low budget conscious people, the Boult Cruisecam X1 2,400 to 2,500 rupees is ideally kind of a good choice, but don't expect a lot from it. You're getting what you paid for. So enough talking about the budget segment. Even I'm getting confused taking out all those names. I mean, I've even probably forgotten many other names as well. That being said, Nexdigitron jumped into the triple channel segment for the first time, because they never had a triple channel dashcam before, and they brought in the Nexdigitron Prime Plus. And what's unique about this camera is that it is India's first modular based dashcam, which means you can basically detach and attach the cabin camera at your own will. The Nexdigitron Prime Plus came in two different variants, the dual channel variant and the triple channel variant. And what this camera offered is the older gen flagship sensor, that is a Starvis AMX415 sensor for the front camera, offering you a native 4K resolution and a Full HD rear camera, along with the goodness of the interior camera if you do want to purchase it. So the triple channel segment was kind of dominated by the Redtiger F17 up until the Nexdigitron Prime Plus, and when the Prime Plus came in, most of you were like kind of confused which one to go with, the Nexdigitron Prime Plus or the Redtiger F17. And now both have their own features and both have their own advantages. You can check out the review videos of both these dashcams to help you in making the correct purchase decision. But the thing about both these dashcams, the F17 and the Prime Plus, is that they don't offer Starvis 2 sensor, and this is where a new brand jumped in. The Wolfbox X5 offering you a triple channel setup, giving you Starvis 2 sensor and coming at a most cheapest price for a Starvis 2 back triple channel dashcam, about 25,000 rupees. Now, I brought up the review video of the X5 very recently, and most of you have liked the video and appreciated it. And based on my own personal testing and based on my own personal usage of the Wolfbox X5, I do feel this camera is worth the money, and I specifically like the interior camera or the cabin camera because it kind of offers one of the finest and probably the most widest field of view of any interior or the cabin camera that's present out there. Both the front camera quality and the rear camera quality are also kind of good, decent. Check out its detailed video, and if you're interested, go ahead and buy it as well. But the Wolfbox X5 is a good choice to those who are looking to buy a Starvis 2 camera and also want to have a complete protection around the car, basically a triple channel setup, giving you the cabin view as well. And by this time, I had covered close to 20 plus dash cams in the year 2024. And this is where the king of dash cameras crashed into this segment, and this was a brand name which had not still entered in 2024, and I'm talking about the Viofo A329, unseating the older king of dash cams, the Viofo A229 Pro. The A329 is simply mind-blowing. It's so good, I personally use it in my car. Now this dashcam shoots 4K resolution at not 30 but 60 frames per second. This dashcam supports external SSD storage. It doesn't need any micro SD card, it's too mainstream for it. You can get a 4 TB SSD connected directly to the dashcam, and you're basically done months and months of footage with no loop recording to worry about. You can connect a HDMI cable and stream videos directly from the dashcam to your smart TV, to your monitor, to your car display, practically any display. Connect it with a HDMI and you're done. It's got USB 3.0, transfer the videos at the fastest speeds. Probably takes about 8 to 10 seconds to download a 4K video of 1 minute. And not only this, the Viofo A329 also offered one of the most unique and practical features not offered by any other camera, a super night vision 1 FPS time-lapse parking mode. Now what this basically does is increase exposure time and convert your dark, gloomy parking mode videos when you parked your car in dark places and convert it into brightly lit, ultra super good looking parking mode footage. To those of you who park their cars in dark places, this is not going to be a problem. The Viofo A329 handles it like a champ. Now if I speak a bit more about this video is going to turn out to be a Viofo A329 review video, and I don't want to do that because I've already done a super detailed video, close to 1 hour detailed video on the A329. You can check it out in the description. And also if you're interested in purchasing it, the link will be provided in the description. And just when I thought new dash cams are coming to an end in 2024 and probably I'll be only doing a new video in 2025, Wyve came in with the S400, and this camera offered a dual setup. The good thing being you can detach the rear camera and make the front camera shoot at 4K resolution. And if you do use it dual channel setup, it will shoot a quad HD front and the 1080p rear camera. All this coming under the price of 10,000 price bracket. So for those who are looking for a good option under the 10,000 segment from all the cameras released in 2024, the Wyve S400 is a good option and does offer some good features. Wyve also does have another camera, that's the S760, which theoretically shoots 5K videos, probably an upscaled 4K, but still a choice to consider, an option to consider if you're looking to get some high-res video quality from this camera. So this is probably and currently is the last camera which I've reviewed in 2024, closing the list of close to 22 to 23 dash cams reviewed in this year. That's about 2 dash cameras every month, and that's quite extensive, quite tiring, but honestly I love doing this. I love tech stuff and I love to review tech products for you guys. So I hope in the year 2024 you have got your dream dash cam in your car, and I hope my videos have helped you out in making that correct purchase decision. Also be assured that I'll be bringing in many more interesting tech review videos in the upcoming year, that's 2025. Lots of new stuff is planned, and I'm gonna make sure that I'll keep creating these super amazing tech videos for you guys. That being said, if you have liked this video and if you have liked all the effort that's gone into this entire year, go ahead, like this video, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a video in the coming days. Thanks for watching and see you in the next year.